Hey, hey, hey! Buckle up, because we're about to head into our second episode of Wise Tales. So, Wise Tales episode 2 is about me, I guess, and the story behind how I learned how to play drums and got to play this part in the band. I didn't always play drums. When we first decided to start doing music again, Jeff asked me actually if I thought I could learn drums. There was a song by Shovels and Rope that he was listening to. I believe it was Birmingham by Shovels and Rope, and he sent it to me and said, "Hey, listen to this song. Do you think you could learn how to play drums?" And I thought, well, why not? I mean, how hard could that be? I had no idea what I was doing. We went out and we bought some cheap drums, and actually I started on an electronic drum kit. That's pretty much how I taught myself. I started watching some YouTube videos, and I picked a couple of songs that I really liked, one of them being Birmingham by Shovels and Rope, and I just listened over and over and over and tried to copy what it was that I was hearing. It's funny how useful YouTube can be. I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I watched about different drumming techniques, and I mean, from the simplest things, like how are you supposed to hold drumsticks? I had no idea what I was doing. It started to come to me slowly but surely. We were doing covers at the time, so it was pretty easy to be able to just sit with a song and a pair of headphones on and just try to figure it out. We actually did our first couple of gigs with that electronic drum kit, and we discovered early on that while it was easy for me to play, it just didn't look very cool. So we made the decision to move me to an acoustic drum set. So this kit actually was my first, it is my first and only acoustic drum kit. When we first started playing out with this, there were a few things that were different. My original setup, I only used the hi-hat, the snare, and the kick drum. I did not have any cymbals. I also didn't have a sweet drum head on my kick. It was open with pillows in the front. I always did use the bandana. Throwing a bandana on there really deadens the sound, and I really like a dead snare drum sound. I also have a weight on here which just dampens the sound even more. Like I said, I really like, I don't like any ring to the snare drum when I'm playing, and for the music that we write, it doesn't need that. So I always have the bandana and the weight on there. I've got the tambourine on attached to the kick drum. It's just a cool feature. It obviously I can hit it, and I hit it a lot with my stick as I'm playing, but it also just creates a little extra layer of sound just from me, kicking the bass drum. It creates a little bit of a tambourine ring. We decided that we wanted to do music again. I told Jeff that I really wanted to do it, but I didn't want to just sit on a stool and sing or stand next to him and sing while he was playing guitar. I did that before. I mean, that's how we met in the wedding band from up north. But I just felt like I really wanted to contribute to the music in more than just a singing role. I'm still self-conscious about the way that I play drums. I've definitely developed a lot more confidence as the years have gone by, but there's one hard thing is, uh, when we share bills with people that have drummers, I'm always thinking, oh man, they must think I'm a real piece of work back here behind my makeshift drum kit and whatever. But, I've come to realize as time has gone by that, all of us as musicians have different skills and different strengths. And while I may not be able to play a full kit, like some of the other drummers that I know, I'm really good at what I do. I just love the way playing drums makes me feel. I feel really powerful as a performer when I'm playing drums. It's also kind of a way for me to hide on stage in a way, which may sound silly because I'm playing the loudest instrument on the stage, but I feel really vulnerable when I'm sitting, or when I have to get out from behind my drums and like go sit up front or go sit next to Jeff. I feel really uncomfortable. It's kind of like a security blanket for me to be behind the drums, and I can close my eyes and bang my head and do whatever it is I feel like doing while I'm playing, and there's a comfort in that for me. Being a female performer is interesting, and I think being a female drummer is even more interesting. I get a lot of reactions from people that are just kind of incredulous that there would be a chick playing the drums the way that I do. I've had my fair share of run-ins with sound guys and other stage crew that don't really want to respect me as a musician. At first, it really bothered me. It's really hurtful. I felt like, I'm just as much of a musician as any guy that's up there on stage. I'm doing just as much as anybody else who's up there performing. And I think I automatically thought that, people were being rude to me because I was a woman. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Probably is, but I don't know. I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. Even though, there's been some challenging times for me being a female drummer, I would say that overall the experience is a lot more positive than negative. Along with the people that maybe don't believe that I can do what I do, there's an equal amount or more people that really respect what I do and really, really enjoy watching me perform. And, those are the feelings that I hold on to. I try not to dwell on the negative things that happen. Just like anybody, it's hard not to dwell on those things, but I try to let it go and just focus on the fact that, people really enjoy watching me play drums, and that's a cool thing. In addition to the drums, I started playing harmonica, and I would sit with some of my favorite old Crow Medicine Show songs, and I think I bought, my first harmonica was a C harmonica, and I would sit and play Wagon Wheel and some of the others like over and over and over again, because I just loved what they played. Everything's a learning process, and it's all a progression. So when we first started playing, I could not play the harmonica and drums at the same time. So I would have to, if I was going to play harmonica, I had to hold the harmonica and then just play drums with my feet. I could do that, but as the years went by, I got more and more comfortable with my drumming, and then we incorporated the harp arm, which I don't have my mic stand up here now, so you can't see it, but I, got a few different harmonica holding contraptions, and that seemed to work well. And so as I got more and more comfortable with playing, I was able to then play harmonica while I was playing drums, and it was simple songs at first, but as we've grown more and more, I think my harmonica parts have gotten a bit more interesting, a little bit more complex. So it's a ton of fun, and it's just an extra surprise factor for people when they, first they're surprised to see a female playing drums, and then they're surprised that she's playing harmonica at the same time while she's doing it too. So it's been really fun over the years. I can't remember what the first sticker I put on here was, but I think I probably had seen somebody putting stickers on their guitar case or something, and I thought, oh, well, that would be cool. I should put stickers on my drum. And so over the years, I've just been kind of collecting stickers from other bands that we play with, people that I love, and started decorating this thing. It's pretty full now, but I always will try to grab stickers from bands when we do shows. Hey everybody, you've been watching Wise Tales Episode 2. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're the first to find out when we post Episode 3. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram by searching up Wise Jennings, or on the web at wisejennings.com. Thanks again for watching. We love you. We appreciate you. See you later. Bye.